Hello and welcome to the Utica Home Track Series for the 12th race. This is the qualifier race for the start of our foreign tour in Rockingham. Here is your entry list of drivers. 22 drivers battling for 11 spots. Let's see who will get it. It's going to be half the field today making it in. Great diversity of drivers on track today. Let's see how they do at the first stop in the foreign tour on a speedway. And on pole with Joseph Bryant, car number 80. Running for the NSCRA team, his teammate and friend Seth Cole is going to be in the race already. Joseph Bryant trying to work his way in. Now Joseph Bryant is modestly close to locking himself in once more. So Joseph Bryant just needs to work on getting these good finishes and he might have a chance. The 80 machine has been really struggling this season, and so has the 52 machine for that matter, as they try and make sure both of them are locked in by the end of the season so that they're good for 2014. Now the driver that needs to worry is a little further back. That is Joey Beatty, car number 12. He currently sits in the 12th place spot. Now it's Jerry Guerra, and now it's Dylan Young in the 50. So a lot of battling for that position, as Jerry Guerra is going to get knocked out of contention at the moment. Now Joey Beatty, a top-notch driver in this series, and one of the favorites to really do well this year. He might actually be the Michael Aurelio of the 2013 season, as some people have been calling him. Right now he's running with his teammate, and they are both in the top 11. We got to talk about a driver that's making a debut this week, the 37 of Sam Young in the Chicago Blackhawks Chevy. He is the teammate and brother of Dylan Young, and both of those drivers currently in the top 11. Sam Young was supposed to make a start earlier at Sonoma, but he makes his first start here today at Rockingham. So we got to see how this number 37 car can do. The Youngs are noted for their racing abilities. Let's see if they can bring it to the table today. It's currently Sam Young running in 5th place on track. Another driver that is making their debut is Portuguese driver Rafael Esquivel. Car number 1, riding the Jack Darby machine. Jack Darby won't be back until the round of Sierra. Until then, we got Esquivel running a little bit of the foreign tour, along with another driver whose name escapes me, my apologies. But the one machine, as you can see, not doing that well, as that car is sinking through the pack and getting passed by the Benoits. That car is close to being last place, actually. So Esquivel is going to really need to pick things up, or he's going to have to wait till Silverstone to try and make his debut start in the Utica Home Track Series. It's the first time Esquivel has been on track in this one machine, not going so well. Now you're probably wondering where this car is. This is Sudbury Moore, car number 0. He's the only British driver on the track today. Now Sudbury Moore is attempting this race because he won the regional event here. They decided to have an event where all the drivers that were racing at the track this weekend, whoever won that race got to attempt the full race. So Sudbury Moore was the winner there, and he is currently running in 2nd place in his Spite Your Face Productions Ford. And this is an older Ford too, so just showing that the old cars can really hand it to these drivers, as a 2000 Ford is currently beating some of the 2011 cars. So great job by Sudbury Moore. Going a little further back, new paint scheme. On car number 09, that's Vladimir Petrov. He's got Guitar Center on board. Not sure if he's going to keep this for the rest of the season, but we know he's going to keep it for the 2 rounds in England. Vladimir Petrov is 1 position outside of that top 11, as Michael Creed in the 01 machine, his teammate, sits in 11th. So Petrov's going to have to either work with him to get past Dylan Young, or is going to have to pass his teammate himself. Petrov looking to get a couple more good runs here. He's really looking forward to the road courses on the foreign tour. The first one will be next week at Silverstone. Oku Yamadea, car number 06, running her first start of the season. We've seen her once before, but that was at Snowstorm. So she's taking the speedway experience she got there and is bringing it here at the start of the foreign tour. Noted for her short track racing abilities, let's hope that she can also take it to the road courses as well, as that's what's going to be coming up. Mateusz Strauss and Darren Gale were supposed to run races later this season, but due to budget cuts, they have been knocked out of that ride. Car number 90, Caitlin Stringer, made her debut in the qualifier series last week in Indianapolis. Now might actually make her debut in the actual race itself. This car sits 3rd and is having a great run today, where teammate Matt Duell sits in 4th place. So Duell Racing having a great run here at the Rockingham circuit in United Kingdom. They've been really looking for these kinds of qualifying races where they can really prove to people that they have a quality team here. This might be a team to watch out for in 2014. As Matt Dool is currently your qualifier series leader, they might have a shot next year. Willie Decker, car number 1X. Now they've gotten some funding from Phoenix, Indiana Motorsports, so combined with the JFI funding, they will be able to buy that new car. But they are not switching to the new car just yet. They want to see if they can get a couple more dollars to help fund the operation as a whole. They can get the car, but they want to make sure they got the equipment for it. They're trying to run today's event and see if they can make it in. They are currently not close. They'll be going to Silverstone, but it's uncertain if it's going to go to Ruin Lake Sacerts and Kyalami. Speaking of Phoenix, Indiana, Thomas Beattie, car number 11, having a great run today. He has not been in the race for a while. He had a great run at Daytona, but has just kind of fallen off the radar since then. But a new car, new number, new sponsors. He's ready to take this track by storm. Now, Thomas Beattie's starting to get overshadowed by his brother Joey Beattie. This is basically a mirror of the Aurelio story. Best of luck to him. Justin Benoit has really been having a downturn at the midpoint of the season. This car used to be the leader of the qualifier series, but things have been dropping down steadily. He's currently dead last on the course, so he's not going to get many points today unless he starts really hustling his way to the front. But based on the course of the track right now, passing's been very difficult. Justin Benoit really not having a good run. The Benoit Motorsports team feels a little bit let down. Their only win this season came from Tyler Benoit, and he won at the All-Star race. There is the 84 of Brendan Patterson. Now, Brendan Patterson has had an on and off season. It started off really good, really faded. Would have one good run at like Darlington or something, but then things just would go off again. He's currently running up there pretty well, so we'll have to see if the 84 car can really contest in the race on Saturday. Connor Atwood's going to be driving the most of this foreign tour, and Brendan Patterson will not be in this ride until the race at Sierra. So he's got 4 events in between where he will not be racing. So Connor Atwood's going to try and move up there. Joshua Michaels, car number 13. The team is going to debut a new driver. Starting next race at Silverstone, it is for a driver by the name of Rose Tyler, driving the number 13Y. So we'll have to see how that car does. Now, there has been grumblings and rumors about them closing down the number 13 of Joshua Michaels due to the horrible luck he's been having in these qualifier races. There's been nothing set in the groundwork yet, but the current he's not currently in store for this race. Joshua Michaels, with the grumblings going on, he's probably a little more motivated to try and make sure he does well at Silverstone next week. We'll have to see, as RGE Motorsports has really struggled this year, with the exception of Ray Takita. Car number 01. Michael Creed is currently ahead of his teammate in the 09 machine. Now, Michael Creed can either try and help Vladimir Petrov get into the show, let him get by, or just try and make it in himself. You know how much Michael Creed likes to race, so I don't think he's just going to let Petrov by. If anything, he's hoping that Dylan Young has a problem, that they can both get by him. At the current moment, it looks like Michael Creed will be the 11th and final driver in the show. And with one more lap to go, closing off, Joseph Bryant, car number 80, is currently in the race lead on the final lap. Second place of Sudbury Moore, though having a great run today. Does not seem to have anything for the 80 machine at the moment. So Joseph Bryant, car number 80, with a great run. Looks like he is going to win his first ever qualifier series race, and he is going to be in the show on Saturday. Congratulations to Joseph Bryant. He's been close, but he's no cigar. Let's take a look at all the drivers who have qualified for tomorrow's race. Joseph Bryant, car number 80. Then there's Sudbury Moore in the 0. Caitlin Stringer, car number 90, making her first start as well, along with Sudbury Moore. Then there's Matt Dool. Sam Young making his first start, my apologies. Brendan Patterson. Okuyama Dea with her first start. Then the Beatties, Thomas and Joey. Dylan Young and Michael Creed round out those 11 drivers that are going to be here tomorrow. But unfortunately, 11 cars are going to be sent home. And they are as follows: Vladimir Petrov, Willie Decker, Stavros Cortez, Jerry Guerra, Joshua Michaels, Nick Capps, Alex Tanker, Dion Scott, Brian Benoit, Rafael Esquivel, and Justin Benoit. It's very upsetting, but let's take a look at the qualifier series points. As you all know, the winner of the standings this year will be locked into the Bristol race in 2014. Matt Duell is currently in that spot by a hefty margin over Justin Benoit and Gustavus Cortez. There's Andrew Robinson, who's currently locked in. Vladimir Petrov, Dylan Young, Joseph Bryant, Jerry Guerra, Willie Decker, and Alex DeMarco, your top 10. So some of those drivers currently locked in already, so they are not gaining any qualifier series points. Thank you for watching this qualifier race. I'm hoping that you will join us for the full race on Saturday. Should be a great event. Thank you for watching.